I'll be real, I don't super remember this level, but apparently I got pretty far in it.
Towards with the first redeem. Towards a crunch were right when I was a snake, I know. That was really a sweet for sure. Oh yeah. But we all have to be on our best behavior today, okay? Like we just get about a lot, you know what I mean? I'm in a mood. Decided not to let it be like my entire day mood, but like I need you all to cooperate with that as well.
This is definitely two bounces, but I don't remember the rhythm of it.
Bitch if I have to, because nobody said anything after that. I was like,
there we go.
Finally said something, and then I was like, oh, sorry, bot. Okay. So like, I'm sorry, but I just I'm in a mood.
Hey, thank you.
So Kevin, that goes for you too. Best behavior, please. Also, hi.
Hope you're doing well.
That's where we're at. If I'm saying that before I say hello. Oh, Vex is on the phone.
Okay.
You'll actually be on good behavior, you swear? Okay, thank you. Because, like, I really don't have to time anybody out, but, like, I'm just really in a mood where...
I've gotten up to the throw block part on my VOD, but I don't remember anything before then.
I will make the boundary more clear with, like, a timeout. You know what I mean? And I really don't want to have to do that, so I think you just respect that, like, I'm having kind of a weird day. And just, like, would love if everyone could just be nice to me instead of, you know, whatever yesterday was. Be really helpful. I have Hades already up, so I guess you can just play that.
Oh my god, okay.
Let's be real. We're here for Stardew, but we started talking about Hades today, and I just really want to play it, so that's where we're at. A new high heat clear, that's nice. Maybe that means I can actually get this clear today. No, we're gonna go through this today. I'll have to go get healed by love matrix over here.
Okay. But at least getting back through this segment pretty quickly.
Okay. Oh, Vex, now you're off the phone. Welcome. How are you? Great to see you. And I'm glad you've had such a cozy day. That sounds really nice. Kevin, what weapon were you using on that clear? Let's do this. Oh, that's actually really nice on the special. I like that. 10 heat gun, damn.
Who needs courage when you have
with,
a
like,
gun?
Sword or fists. Not this little guy. No. Money Athena. Almost took the money, almost didn't see Athena, which is the one I had to keep safe for.
Forgot about that. Okay. This hack has had some brutal Kaizo blogs. I'm not even mad about him because I'm actually kind of a fan of Kaizo blogs personally. But...
No, I was talking about it earlier today. That's why I was thinking about it. But also that didn't help. fine dash, even though it's the worst.
To be fair, I should have probably expected a Kaizo there, but I was more focused on the, on the like getting up there part. Yeah, the blocks in this hack have been funny, which is good. It's definitely no like Kurosu 1 in terms of blocks just being everywhere and kind of outstaying their welcome. But there definitely have been a lot. Which isn't a bad thing. I think Kaizo blocks kind of fell out of favor in Kaizo for a while because people were overusing them, but I think the pendulum's kind of like swung the other way and now people like never use them. So as long as they're like done tastefully, they're still funny. At least in my opinion. It does take like a certain style of creator to be able to pull off Kaizo blocks. Like, I accidentally killed Juz with a Kaizo block in Bubbling 3 that I wasn't intending on anyone dying to, and I still felt bad about it. And it was like 100% his fault, to be perfectly honest. Like, I love Juz, but it was absolutely his fault that he died to that block.
It is nice to like send the damage.
He didn't even really like complain about it that much, but yeah, he did kind of whine a little bit about it, but it's okay. What hack is really a good hack if it doesn't make Juz at least a little salty, right? I guess everyone a little salty, but I always enjoy Juz salt personally.
Do you love other booms as well? We don't want all the booms to be Alina. Like, we want to be doing actual damage too, please.
This jump is hard.
That's not what I like. Yeah, I like this one.
Oh, I just break it. Why did I think I needed to like save both those blocks for some reason? I need to save a block, but I did not need to save every block. I'm pleasantly surprised that we got back through to our PB again so quickly. Plus chat trolls them so hard, yeah. Yeah, the PB is getting up to the Piranha Plant technically with a block in hand and the Chuck still following, but it's that jump sequence that we've gotten up to. So shout out to this respawn. It's like very nice and forgiving in a level that is not otherwise nice and forgiving, and I appreciate that it's there.
I hate them so much.
There's a recreation of the dancing Piranha Plant level in Mario Maker 2. That
doesn't
doesn't surprise me.
No,
The level got some pretty big notoriety. Really assuming you're talking about the trimming the edges or whatever.
What is going on? What are these shadows? Oh my god, I gotta go.
It's time to go, bud.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with these shadows. I've never seen it do that in a room before. Maybe I'm just sensitive to it because I have a headache, but I don't know what the fuck that was. I love a good skelly room. So easy to clear.
I like barely hit that spring.
Nice.
Thank you for counting that
Oh
game.
no, a big boy? That's fine. Got those too. Oh, you thought you were gonna hit me? Oh, you're gone. Who's still here? Oh, pile of skulls?
Oh,
Yeah.
the one from Wonder.
Oh,
Yeah.
witches?
It's cool that they were able to remake that in Mario Maker 2. Damn, it's so fast. I might need to use both run buttons there to mash a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Just doing that all on one button is seeming to be kind of hard.
These are very good here. Ooh, I'm going fast. I'll take that.
I can be a little more aggressive with that turn into that wall than I have been.
That was weird, right? Okay, yeah. It was definitely some type of glitch. I'm like, maybe it's done that before? I think it's because it was all these bomb guys in a room. I've never had rooms with just only bomb guys like this until today. Now this is the second one. I think it had to do with like how I killed it or something. I'm not sure. But something was definitely weird about it. Where are the guys? Jesus, this is horrible. Yeah, I don't know when they started giving me witches with bomb guys, but they're horrible and I hate them.
There we go. Yeah, you can just hold left there into that. Okay. I was more focused on the previous jump, but I think I actually learned the previous jump, so we should hopefully get through it more often now. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Vex, yeah, I did take some ibuprofen. Oops, I forgot that's what I was doing. I noticed that I had a headache when I got upset that people were laughing too loud. I've never gotten upset about that in my life. I was like, oh, I definitely have a headache. So, I took some ibuprofen while we were there. That was weird.
Then,
That's fun.
Let's do this one. It's definitely starting to get better.
Okay,
But I
that was
got
too
worried
close.
that I was, like, seeing that because it was trying to turn into a migraine or something.
Yeah, the triple platform jump where you gotta like weave through it is definitely pretty hard. But thankfully there's brown blocks in the middle of the jump, so you can like kind of angle yourself into those. And it like happens to be exactly where you like kind of need to brush against the wall anyway.
Before she gets them impervious, clearly.
It's still very specific, but
Not these motherfuckers.
it's at least repeatable, so it's not that big of a deal.
And also, Vex, thank you for checking on it too. Oh, I missed what you said. Also, it's with the dash control. Got some more control.
So there's not brown blocks on the other side, so you still gotta be careful for that one.
Same actions. Interesting. I feel like we've just gotten a better idea of how it controls, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it did look like the shadows from when they throw bombs, but going at super speed and from no bombs. No, that's exactly what it looked like. I agree. Definitely not these motherfuckers. I feel like that's what I always say. Wait, reduce damage from traps? Right before... I thought that was forward over here. Right before... Asphodel? We'll take the pump.
It's kind of funny, you just have to sort of like pretend like the platform's not gonna bother you.
It's not.
And then if it does bother you, you kind of just screwed.
It's the worst.
God, that's so fast. It seemed like it helped going to the other run button, but it's gotta just do that roll faster. Oh yeah, Bun's playing Hades. She's many clears deep at this point. I guess I don't know exactly how many.
7, I think.
7, yeah.
I think like 80 something attempts. No, I wouldn't. I didn't get out there in time.
I heard reduced damage from traps and new, yeah.
Who said that?
Catch the mouse in my chat. this window open anymore. Actually, there we go. Yeah, it seems like a game you play and then obsess over for a few months for sure. Yeah, I played it a little bit during Ben's Suncap Subathon a couple of months ago, and it's pretty fun.
No, Electo's the worst. If you don't have a good build, her rage gauge builds up and it's really fucking annoying.
Okay, so I pretended like the bottom platform wasn't going to bother me, and I was probably correct in that assessment, but I didn't know that I was going to jump onto the top one still.
Meg I hate because she has that one, like...
I'm jumping too early off this block now.
It's interesting how different people have different preferences. But like for Electo, it's the same size room. It's just she has a rage gauge that also builds up. I think Tiffany is the only one that the room gets smaller on. I always assumed it was the same room with Electo. Maybe it's a little bit different and I didn't notice.
I ran back too far there.
But, like,
I have a
if you don't
visual
have,
like point on the
good
platform where I need to
builds
run
that are, like, doing
and
a lot of
jump,
damage on her, and
but that
you let
assumes
her
I
rage
don't do a
gauge
turn
fill
back,
up,
I guess.
It's just the worst. If you can like get her before the rage gauge fills up, then it's not really a big deal. But it's just annoying once you're like, oh god, I let that happen. Do you know what I mean?
I got lucky, I jumped off
Tiffany is
that.
definitely the easiest.
What? I got gypped on that
Better
one.
in small areas. Thought it was smaller. I'll have to pay more attention next time. I think maybe I didn't really think to look at it. But it felt the same size to me.
I've never seen him jump like that before. It must have been because I was trying to jump into it too fast.
Didn't I already take this one, or did I not? No, I didn't. I'll take the money. I need the help right now. Rage gauge is starting to sound fake. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's very real. Did I say it too many times?
I think you just said it a lot.
I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I wish it was fake.
Hi Bella, how's it going? Good to see you. Happy Saturday.
Top shot.
Hope everyone's had a good weekend, by the way. I jumped. I left it sitting in the reds. Thank you, Bella.
Let's
Thank you for saying it anyway, also.
that was fucking cool. Here's my Poseidon, finally.
Well, now I'm just scared that guy's jumping the wrong way.
Oh, thank God. Bored to death.
Yeah, I sort of freaked out on that jump. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Okay, Pervious crystals. You know what? I will say Meg
I play
is
on a
harder when
PS4
you don't
controller
have, like Divine Dash
on
or like some
joystick,
type of thing to
and then
deflect
just the
that
face
one
buttons
attack.
for the SNES controller.
Because I feel like you're just kind
I
of
need a
sitting there
controller
taking it
with
from
the
every direction
like grip
that she
and
throws
stuff.
at. You know what I mean?
I
That
can't
spiral
really
attack thing
do
that she does.
regular SNES controllers anymore. And also, frankly, I'm probably better on a joystick than I am on a D-pad at this point. 'Cause I've been playing on this for a few years now. Yeah, the clacky sounds are the joysticks. Most of the time. Like, that's most of the clacks you're hearing. Yeah. I realized, A, I was burning through a lot of SNES controllers, and B, I was also burning through my hands a lot faster when I was playing on SNES controllers.
What?
And then I realized that Third Wall and I think Shoujo also plays on PS4 controller. I know Third Wall at least does. Yeah, they're pretty painful.
Me too.
Like, well, yeah, Bun does too. I love you.
I didn't hear you say me, so I was just saying I do too.
Yeah, Bun does too. And
Didn't hear you say me in that.
but yeah, they're very comfortable, and honestly, the joysticks like last for forever. It feels like. And I was getting very tired of burning through D-pads really fast, because I do a lot of like turnbacks and stuff. So honestly, the PS4 D-pad is actually like pretty pristine, because the only time I ever use it is for SMB2 hacking testing.
This is not going well for me.
Because for some reason I have to play SMB2
Oh my God,
on a D-pad, but I can play SMW on a joystick, and that's fine. Brains
Oh,
are
these
weird.
are both for health. Nice.
I'm like, no, the NES is D-pad only, but the SNES, why not joystick?
Oh yeah, you know, I haven't really tried anything.
Maybe I can. I'm assuming that I can't bounce off of that guy to stall him again, but maybe I can, and I'm making this slightly harder on myself.
I figure once I get through.
There's been a couple of times in this hack where I've assumed things are slightly harder than they are. So let's try to stall again with another hit to get through there a little bit easier. And at least see if I need to preserve a head on the guy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the PS4 D-pad for being like a modern controller D-pad is still pretty good, all things considered, but...
My hands are too small for it.
Yeah.
To use it for Kaizo.
I can't either. It's a lot easier to use joystick. And also PS4 controllers just fucking last like forever. I feel like I've been on this PS4 controller since I'd switched over. And we use it pretty heavily for everything. But it's also nice to kind of just have like a universal controller. I have to remap some stuff for like some Steam games and stuff, but...
Long range special.
I haven't actually, until like fairly recently, felt how comfortable the PS5 controller is though. And that definitely is a very comfy controller. I felt like a mix of a PS4 controller and a like GameCube controller. Yeah, Xbox controllers are good too. I have a wireless Xbox controller down there that actually is pretty comfy too. But yeah, honestly, like once you find a controller that's good for universal stuff, it's kind of hard to go back to like individual system controllers. Like every time I play on the Switch with Button and we do Mario Kart and stuff, and I'm like on the little Joy-Con, I'm like, yeah. But it's fine. Okay, new strategy here. Let's try that, because then I get the head shake to get through there a little faster. I didn't think to do that last time. Switch Pro controller has the worst D-pad. You know, I don't think I've ever actually used the Switch Pro controller's D-pad. Bun uses the Pro controller all the time, but she uses joystick.
I don't think I really use the D-pad either, though.
Yeah, I can't
think of what I would use it for.
Yeah. I've heard it's not great, but it's weird that the rest of the controller is so good and then the D-pad sucks when that's like what Nintendo is known for. Although I guess to be fair, right, Nintendo D-pads have kind of like historically sucked since like even the SNES, obvious, like I guess.
What are these
but like N64
doing?
D-pad is fucking trash. It is not used in like any game except for like WrestleMania, from what I remember. For some reason, I vividly remember WrestleMania using the weird D-pad and C button thing, and I can't think of any other NES game or N64 game that does. And then GameCube D-pad was just like shoved off in the corner and only used for like maps and stuff.
Jesus, ow.
The Wiimote D-pad was pretty good, I
I
guess.
mean, I'll be here. I've only been live for 39 minutes. I'm starting with a Hades run, and then I'm
Wii U D-pad was basically the Wii D-pad, but then also a really bad tablet D-pad.
They really were. Like, what were those baby hackers doing?
I wish the tablet was better than it was, but every time I go back and play on it, I'm like, oh, it feels so clunky now. It definitely feels like they were trying the Switch before the Switch came out, but it didn't even have the Joy-Cons of, like, comfort. It's not like the Joy-Cons are really comfortable, they're just, like, good small controllers. Outside of drift and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it got kind of dark. We should close the curtain.
Okay. Okay, do a bigger bounce there. Brush off the wall, and then go, I think is what I need to do. Okay.
That's a pretty good build.
For some reason, I just neutraled really hard over that jump instead of actually like controlling it at all. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Hopefully I'll be able to get this soon. But have a good one.
Ooh, give me the Zeus call, please. I don't have a call. I hate when I'm this far in and I don't have a call. Like, sometimes I have a call in the Meg fight.
I didn't even land on the bottom platform that time. Nice.
I thought this guy was already dead. He's about to respawn. Jesus.
I think with that strat to stall off of the Chuck a little bit longer, we should at least be able to get to the block. I don't know if I need to bounce off of the guy a third time after that block or not, but I'd like to at least see that I need to do that third bounce before committing myself to learning this like super fast one cycle thing without having even seen the rest of the segment first.
If I can actually beat Hades on this run, I think that, like, time-wise, it'll definitely be a peep. Like, I feel like I'm clearing these rooms. Like, I feel like the DPS is...
Aim too high on that.
Just a plain call.
Okay. Plain call. Just calls your mom. Just to check
He
in.
wasn't asking about the last thing you said. He was asking about the thing he was responding to. What did you say, Sia?
I said plane call. Just call your mom.
I don't like the ones that have one. Let's do this one again. Oops. You're impervious? Or what?
I didn't hold right far enough on that jump. Okay, that's weird. I haven't died like that before. Also haven't died like that before. Okay. Just gotta get the last weird deaths out of the way for the B-roll. Good.
Was it about the spear and the shields? Oh, you're on one where you can't see replies. I apologize. I was like, it's right above the thing. That makes sense. I'm sorry, Kevin. This one was good, but that one was good too. Those were all really good options, honestly. I don't want to bring groceries into the house. So as executive function, I would like a word. I'm sorry, Talia. Feel free to use the bot if it helps. I know it's not like a study stream or whatever, but like, I know putting little tasks on the little list really helps a lot of us. So if that would help, please use it.
Okay, so the
I'll be
ignore
here,
platform strat
No,
works
pressure for
until
you to,
it
like, be
doesn't
here.
work.
I'll be here.
Because then I sometimes just get flung off the front of the platform.
I apologize that I let us know that there was going to be a stream like later than I maybe should have.
We weren't really sure if you wanted
I
to
was
stream
gonna say,
tonight,
I was
so
really like not. I was honestly not really feeling stream for a while, so I'm glad that I changed my mind.
me too. Okay, so if I catch the platform, I just have to do a little turn back there. So bouncing off of this chuck a second time in this narrow of a space also isn't like
Where's the list?
free by any means.
I really want to save up my money, so let's keep going this way. Star. How's it going? No, that guy.
I didn't forget that block was there, but I thought it was farther over. Just want to clarify. I would have ran into those munchers there. That's weird. I've never had that much momentum before. That was just an entire run of corrections. That's annoying, Talia. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Talia. Well, if it's just a small chip, you probably don't even have to repair it. It's just if it starts to, like, crack out more. You know what I mean? Because I've driven a car with a small chip in the windshield for years. I mean, not right now, but, like, I have. This one, I did have to replace the windshield on because it got...
It didn't get nearly as far of a bounce off of that chuck than I thought I was going to. I, like, somehow bounced, like, straight up off of it instead of bouncing into the wall like I was expecting to.
I don't know. I don't need to, like, mansplain it to you. I just...
But I guess that does mirror that jump right there, if you have to do it in a tight little confine while you're still being chased by him for the third hit.
Anytime I'm explaining something, it's mansplaining. I feel like if you assume someone needs an explanation for something, that's what a mansplain is. Like... That's what it is, so I never want to, like, make anyone feel like I assumed they didn't know whatever, I needed an explanation for it, but you may not have to spend money to repair it. But also you might.
There's lots of, like, very small
dead,
micro adjustments I have to do in this segment, depending on exactly when I'm hitting this stuff. And it's not the end of the world, but it is making for slightly more variety in some of these timings than I'm used to. Like here I have to assume I'm not gonna clip the platform, but if I break my spin I have to turn back at the last second. Nope.
Oh boy.
That's going off. I might just mute my mic for a sec. I forgot to actually unmute. We're back now. Hi, everyone. Anyway, the fire alarms are done, and I learned that I have to bounce off the chuck a third time, which is what I was fearing, but that's fine. It also felt like it could have been intentional to, like, stall on there, in there, like, small gap, because that felt like a challenge that this level would have asked. God, you gotta be so fast to grab that. I wonder if I'm supposed to not do that double bounce on my way over. Because there's like something that I'm doing wrong, because that feels like slightly too fast the way I've been doing it.
Well, you know, let me go here and see if I can maybe I can fill up on a health.
That would have been it if I just kept the third one. Okay.
I'm fighting the wrong guy.
No! Oh, mees! I just needed to grab the throw block again. God damn it. I was much more excited that I actually got the throw off. Okay. No way. Happened again because I did the jump too fast or something. For some reason that chuck just sometimes jumps to the left immediately. I know he's like eventually supposed to jump over to the left, but I think if you're like too high when you spawn him in,
Spin attack.
he like auto jumps to the left.
Not use a death defy. Nope, there it is. God damn it. Oh, it's going good.
Our alarms are back. Mute's back. Okay, I'm unmuting because this is a PB. Sorry about the fire alarms. What's... I'm afraid of this. Oh my god! I knew that was gonna be weird. I didn't expect it to be that weird. Alright, well we figured out what the end of this level is, so I'm gonna pop back on mute and probably get this, because this fire alarm... Oh, never mind, it stopped. Okay. We're good. I can't say I have ever seen that troll
Zeus,
before.
Zeus.
I had something like that actually
No,
happen
not Justify. Fuck.
during one of my Bun Bun 2 design streams, actually, when I was designing my cape level. I had a couple of Hammer Bros in weird spots, and as I killed one off of the cape, it like respawned immediately.
I mean, this is the cast that speedrunners use because it more area.
So
That's why I like it.
just don't
But I
be
do
on
like
it
the
and then
RCS
immediately
also,
kill it.
because anything for the CPS
To be fair, I haven't seen that glitch before,
Something
so
important
like
to tell me?
to me it was a 50-50 if I needed to be on the winged platform or not. Like I more expected it to somehow like be transporting me over like spikes or something that I couldn't see somehow.
Hopefully I can make enough money to get the big
This hack is above like random cheap map 16 edits like that, I think, but also I expected that more than the Hammer
I
Bro
guess I could do that.
just popping up saying hi. It's like not the end of the world to have to do this all in one go, but it is definitely a little faster than I normally play, which is fine.
And all of these are just palms? There is an Athena though. We'll do Athena second.
Okay, so there was a Kaizo there too. Alright, I mean, it didn't look like I could actually kill that guy, so I'm just gonna run past him then. Nice, we did it. And there was no fire alarm, yay. Woo!
I should have done the other room first.
We
because
are
I
officially
started going
up to
page
exit
2.
20 in this hack now. Nice.
The mini boss.
It was a pretty beefy hack, so I'm glad that we're actually making progress in it. I have an ad in a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to go ahead and run it now while I'm between levels, but...
See, there's an ad already coming up.
And also while I'm in between levels... Thank you, Bella. Let me just reset and check and make sure I'm at 20 exits. Yes. Okay.